Okay, I think I am live in all four different places. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Soul Healing Coaches Ancestral Tea. And you know what I just realized? She left her tea. I left it. I do have some a shake, a meal replacement shake that I'm drinking. Um, And if you would love to know more about that, I'm doing what I'm calling mindful eating for the next 35, 40 days. It's something I practice. What is this in my hair? I practice mindfulness on a regular basis, but I wanted to practice mindful eating and to change this over to how I'm eating throughout the day. And so there's a meal replacement shake that I would love to tell you all about and to help you with how you are eating as well. And so I hope you all can see me, hear me. Please make sure that you leave some comments so I can know that you can see me, hear me. And today we're going to be jumping into some ancestral tea. Ancestral tea is something that I'm going to start doing on Wednesday mornings intentionally for a small group that's on Facebook, but I wanted to share with the world at large. Ancestral tea, because I am an ancestor intermediary and an oracle. I sit with spirit and see what comes up. I pull oracle cards as well. And then I just drop down into the fullness of my soul and then I do readings. But for those of you who, if this is your first time, I thank you for being with me. This t-shirt says she's both hellfire and holy water. So don't get it twisted. Yes, I'm a little spicy, but the Holy Spirit has me. So know that as well. So welcome into the space. Not sure if this is for you. That's okay, but also know this, that we're going to start with this. Beloved, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. I met up with one of my friends this morning, who's also one of my coaching folks, and we kind of put our nails on the table at the same time, and we had the same color nails, not the same design, but the same color nails. And so I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome into the space. Say hello when you come in. If this is your first time here, say come here. If this is your second time, third time here, say been here. I just want to welcome you all into the space. And so first we are going to do some breathing together. We are going to, I feel the calm already. I call it the calm of the spirit coming over. And then we are going to sit with spirit, and then we are going to shuffle the cards, and we are going to speak those who may come up. My spirit guide has already showed up. So I'm going to sit with them, greet them. And you know, when you're doing readings, you want your spirit guides, your angels to show up, and all of your ancestors who can show up to show up. Some of you have commented on the earrings I've been wearing the past couple of weeks. I created them. Go to 21 Charms page if you would like to get some of these. I can make them in all shapes and sizes. So now that my spirit guides and angels are with me, I want to make sure that we kind of check in. And for those of you who have someone that you want to connect with, feel free to drop their names into the chat. And I will do my best. So my nails are too long. Can't even shuffle my cards the way I need to, the way I used to. So you can put the names, the initials. I will try to connect with you and with them. Let me go over to Instagram and see what's there. Hey. Hey, Joy Breeze. Hey, Brandon. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the space. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. If there is someone you would like to connect with from the other side, whether they're ancestor, friend, cousin, family, no foes, I will do my best to connect with them. I'm going to be doing this once a week. It will be totally free, and the first 5 people who come in I will pull for you, and I will see who comes. Or somebody named Robert coming in. I don't know who this person is. It's been a couple of times I've been reading, and Robert has showed up. If this is for you, please comment me so that I can see what it is that they are trying to say. And there's one main group that I want to make sure that we are streaming live in. Way over there on the floor. Heather, if you are here from the intentional group, let me know and make sure you all can see me as well. All right, so I am going to pull. You got my back. So I've already pulled one. The other one flew out. But we actually have 1, 2, 3 cards here. So let's do these. This new setup, I have a little room for my cards. What is happening? All right. So the first card that came out was live out loud. And if this is for you, what Spirit is saying is live outside in your fullness, show up fully as you are, and be intentional about what it is you're asking Spirit for. Living out loud means to be fully who you are, unapologetically, fully in authenticity. It comes from also in the house of griots of being able to tell your story. But this goddess is Goddess Yasigi, and she is showing up saying, live out loud. Live out loud. I want to make sure you can see this. Live out loud. This deck is from Aviola Abrams. I just love it. She's got a new one out, but I don't have that one yet. So live out loud. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're looking for, show all the way up. Stop hiding in the shadow. Come fully to the front and be fully who you are. That is our it's the Ashe card. All right, the next card, Brandon, this one is for you. This is level up. Level up, and whatever you're doing, level up. This is Goddess Queen Ya Asantawa. She says level up. She says come all the way up, hun. Come all the way up, pull up, be up. That means whatever it is you're doing, change. I keep hearing change your living situations. Though it will be hard, though it will be a struggle, change how you're living. Level up. Level up. There you go. All right, this next one, I saw one more person pop on the live, and hopefully you're still there. If not, we'll see you when you come back. And hey, the next pull is going to be for U.S. Hammer Hottie. Welcome into the space. It's good to see you, sis. And so this next person, I saw them here. And then the next person I am going to pull for, and I got your card here, is for the new level mindset. All right, so let me make sure I have this. There was somebody else who showed up after Brandon. Joe Breezy, your card is grounding. Whatever is going on in your life right now, make sure that you get grounded. Make sure that you fully show up in the need to be grounded. Whatever is happening in your life. There we go. We're back on Instagram. Whatever is happening in your life, the need is to get grounded, to be grounded, to stay grounded. Fully pull up within yourself, fully be present, fully know that you are needed in the space that you're in, but you have got to get focused. You have got to get focused. You're all over the place. It's kind of running. It's almost like they're saying, run all over the place with like a chicken with your head cut off. You've got to get centered and you've got to get focused. Okay. All right. And for our next person, this one was for U.S. Hottie. And the wounded healer. The wounded healer. All right, U.S. Hammer Hottie. The wounded healer. Sometimes when we are the one who is the healer to others, we go through periods of when we are wounded, whether it's mind, body, soul, or spirit. And know this, you can still help heal others while you are going through the process of healing. The wounded healer sometimes helps people heal even more because you're more vulnerable, you're more passionate, you're more open about what's happening in your life. So be okay stepping into the wounded healer place. If you are in a place where you feel like you are needing to help others heal, but though you are wounded in somewhere, good morning, Tammy, know this, that you can fully be okay in the space that you're in while you're doing your own healing. You are still called to heal. You are still called to heal while you're in the space of being the healer and you're wounded. Being wounded doesn't mean that you fully stop healing others or helping others heal. But you got to be okay moving to the side with that and understanding that you can help other people heal while you're going through your own process. Hey, Vonda, good morning. Okay, Brandon, Robert is here. And even Robert is saying, Brandon, pull up. This year, Brandon, is going to feel like you are and I see this as an ancestral thing where those who are in your ancestral lineage have the ability. So switching from U.S. Hammer Hottie back to Brandon, this is going to feel like you're plowing the field, like you're pushing this plow in your life for this year. That is intentional. This year, you are going to come up. You're going to level up. It's going to be the hardest year because you are right at the brink of the change, right at the point of what I call no return. It's not in the sense of you can't come back home. You're not going to return to this level. I'm going to use this word. I hope it's not triggering this level of poverty. You're not going to return to this level of lack. You're not going to return to this level of not having in whatever area of your life you're lacking in. This is the last time. Next year, following year, you're going to keep leveling up. If you take the things you learn, be persistent. And he's saying, using the word discipline, because you are meant for greater. Though you have to know the good of where you are. And as soon as you get that, you accept that, you will be moving on. Okay. All right. So let's continue to tap into spirit. All right. So that was for you, U.S. Hammer Hottie. And so now we're moving on to the next person. I can't see where I'm going. Y'all know sometimes I sing, it helps me process. New level mindset. Your call is Goddess TT, worthiness. Know that you are worthy. I'm coming over here to my laptop first because this is where you are. Know that you are worthy. Whatever you're going through in this season, know that you are worthy. Worth is here. Light and love is here. Know your worth, sis. Know your worth. Know your worth. And this means know that in every pot and cup that you pour into, that you are worthy. And in this season, there's a lot of making sure that you're balanced, making sure that you're balanced in mind, body, soul, and spirit, but also making sure that you're balanced in giving and receiving. I see you pouring into a whole lot of cups. I see you issuing out money and helps and things like that. But what I don't see, and I'm going to say this, and I hope it's not triggering a new level mindset, is I don't see it being fully reciprocated to you. And so in this season, what's supposed to happen is the reciprocation. Spirit wants you to know that it's time for it to return. This season is chromatic in energy. This season is you will reap the things that you've sown in the goodness and the blessing of what you've sown. And 3 times the exposure of what you had last year, you will have in the earth this year. And the exposure is going to be good, and it's going to be a lot of heavy weight, but you're going to be able to carry it. Okay, so be okay with that. Hey, keeping up with Patrice. If you want me to pull a card, since I pull a card for you too. But new level mindset, worthiness is where we are. You've got to know your self-worth. All right, keeping up with Patrice. Ooh, so this is a new one. The goddess of Erzuli Dantor, etheric chords. Ooh, etheric chords. And I feel like this is still kind of, let me do this. Etheric cards so I can fully see it. You've got to be okay with dealing with the etheric chords in the sense of epigenetics, in the sense of those who birth you and those whom you birth. This is what we're talking about in this season, keeping up with Patrice. This is what is hitting for you right now today. The lineage from which you come and the lineage of which you're going. Hey, Jenna, that is where you need to pay attention to. And now I'm coming over to Facebook because I feel like this is for you as well, Tammy. The lineage from which you come and lineage from which you birth, even if it's not out of your womb, the lineage in which you, those that you help, those that you prepare for, those you care for, oh my gosh, they are going to surpass you in such a way that they are going to speak your names and they will make sure that your name is known within the earth. That is what I hear. But also know this. with etheric cords, we got to cut those cords. Those things that mean you no good, those things of health and body ailments and those things, it's time to cut the cords. So there are things that you cannot change in your DNA. You can change within how you be. Well, you can't change the past. You can change the current and the future. That's just what I heard. So if you want the change in your mind and psychological and emotional cords that have been there from ancestry and past lives, you can cut those things and make it well. If you have etheric cords that are from the children that you birthed and things you don't want them to carry on, you can cut that cord. You can cut that cord by choosing choices that benefit you and your lineage. You can and I hear you are safe in that. For both of you, you are safe in that. Live in that, flow in that. Don't go back to what was done before. It's a trap. I don't know what it is. Don't go back to what was done before. Do what needs to be done. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Jessie is here. I'm receiving some good words from her for myself. I know that she is definitely in the heavenly realm. Know that she is definitely in the heavenly realm, Vonda. She is definitely in the heavenly realm. She is definitely seated. She is definitely crowned. She is definitely glory. She just said, oh, the glory. She is the garments are so glorious and flowing. And the levels, and what we don't realize sometimes is there are levels in the heavens, you know. Yes, we're seated at the right hand of the Father, and I got all this energy coming up from the floor. Though she is taking her seat amongst the ancestors, and she is there. She does see you. She sees all the grandchildren. She sees the grands that are coming. Vonda, baby, get ready. She sees the grands that are here and the grands that are coming. She sees the blessings that are coming. She is always watching her grandchildren. She says, I love my children, but I am always protecting my grands. And that's exactly how she says it. So I feel like she calls her grandchildren her grands. She is there. There's something she keeps saying, grandpa or something. It's almost like this name she had for one of her grandkids in particular, and she's just so excited about one of her grandsons that is doing leaps and bounds in school, and she just says, keep going, baby, keep climbing that ladder. The other thing she sees is this is for the female grandchild, the youngest one, is that um, um, knows that she's there, and she says she sees me in the mirror. And so what happens sometimes is that the ancestor chooses to reveal themselves to a particular person in the family, and this is for protection and guidance. And so she may know, this younger one may know things that you're like, how does she know it? And she knows because she tells her. She knows it because she tells her. She knows it because Jessie tells her. And she's wise. This younger one is wise beyond her years, and she has some of the answers that you're looking for. And I do see her being tapped on the shoulder by Jessie as like the one who will rise up and be a comfort. And her road right now may be a little rocky or a little sassy or a little fire, but she's going to need that later in her life. So let's not snuff that out. All right. Who's next? All right. Jenna. Oh, Goddess Mamlambo. All right, Jenna, let's talk. This is the goddess of self-sabotage. Okay, whatever you're doing that's causing things in your life to run amok, whatever it is, and you say, it keeps happening over and over and over and over again. It's a cycle. Remember that card of etheric cards? This is for you as well. You've got to cut the cords. Some things have been taught to you that are not necessarily correct, and you've got to be okay in cutting those cords. You've got to be okay in learning the new ways. You've got to be okay of changing circles. I hear something about relocation or changing of setting or changing of jobs. That is definitely for you, Jenna. So be okay with that change. Know that it is coming. and know that it is time. All right, y'all. I've got room for 3 more pulls. And if while I'm waiting for the next 3, know this, that you can continue to like, follow, and share the lives, please. Also, if you're wanting a private reading and you want to connect with somebody in particular, reach out to me via inbox or go to angelonlylivingston.com and I can help you there. I'm also going to plug a link into this live for you to be able to click on later as well. All right, let me see if I got any folks talking on Facebook. I don't see any comments. Let me go back over to Instagram. Let me see if there's anything that I can do here for you. But thank you all for joining me. I thoroughly enjoyed doing the reading today. It is 11:22. Let's thank God for new beginnings and for the following up of those beginnings. Thank, honor, and give divine. I would say my ancestors, but they're going to take a lot of energy. I think we got it set up later on. I'm getting ready to reach out to you, Brandon, as well. So, your ancestors already spoke. Ronald already spoke. It's time for you to level up. It's time for you to complete what you started so that you can level up and prepare for the lineage that you want to create and the type of process that you want to have. All righty. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Now, what happens is once I disconnect from spirit, a lot of the things that have been said, you're going to have to go back and watch the video. I will leave the video up for at least 7 to 10 days, and then I will take it down. All righty. Well, I hope this was beneficial to you all. Thank you for joining me for Ancestor Tea. And if this did not go live in the intentional group, I am coming over now to make sure that I go live just for you all. You all remember, beloved, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. God bless you. I love you all. Take care.